Watching Giannis throw air balls in the first half and go 3 for 10 from the field while the Nets led by 12, you would think that this is why Brooklyn brought Ben Simmons, and the early slip-ups are going to be over with this statement win against the Bucks. And you would be so wrong for thinking that. Let me show you how Antetokounmpo went from Clark Kent to Superman in the second half, going 13 out of 15 from the field to single-handedly turn this game around and place himself as the early MVP favorite, at least in my eyes. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is Heat Check. Let's get into it.
Tonight he struggled a bit. He's just 3 of 10 from the field, including 0 of 5 when Simmons or Claxton are the primary defenders.
Whoa, time out. ESPN says that Giannis was 0 for 5 when guarded by Simmons or Claxton, but when we actually watch some of these shots, look at this. Does it seem to you that Ben Simmons had anything to do with this miss? How about here, where he stares down Claxton and just raises up from the baseline? First half was more about Giannis doing things that are not his area of expertise, rather than the defense having any real impact on him. That's how you get air balls, and that's how you get a miss on this hesitation between the legs into a slide fade. When he decides that he's going to dominate, however, you get this. Right as ESPN is crediting Simmons for his defense, Giannis casually blows by him and lays it in. And this was the story throughout the entire second half. Here you got both Claxton and Simmons quote-unquote defending Antetokounmpo. He bulldozes through them and puts it in. Next play again, we got another layup by Giannis. And no, this is not a replay, in fact another layup by him. Here the Greek freak gets fancy with the dribble and sharp bites on it, so the lane is open for yet another easy lay-in. You see that whenever Antetokounmpo actually decided that he was going to score, there was no way that the Nets could stop him. And honestly, it didn't help that they gave him this much room for him to be able to get a running start. Once he gets a full head of steam, the help defender cannot do anything here. So this is actually how in the first half he had a shooting chart looking like this. Notice all the red X's outside. Meanwhile, in the second half, we got all of these green circles in the paint. And don't get me wrong, this is not to criticize his shooting or anything. We know that this is not his strong suit. On the contrary, I'm making this video to show you why he's convincing me that he could be the MVP this season. This is literally scoring at will. And combine that with the fact that he does everything else as shown by a stat line of 36 points per game along with 13 rebounds, 5 assists and 2 blocks. These are superhero numbers in the first 3 games of the season. And with the Bucks starting off hot 3-0, I see a certain type of determination with their leader to dominate this season. If he and his team keep up this pace, Giannis could easily add another MVP award to his trophy case. I know it's early, but I also recognize when someone goes beast mode, and Giannis is doing it. That's it for now. Subscribe and talk to you in the next one. Peace out. This is what happens when you settle for the jumper. And this is what happens when you go to the rim. Peace.